now has more wins than SKTS.
They did it a lot faster, too.
Well, it helps that they have like a 75% win rate.
That helps, too. And best of threes now. Although they don't really need all 3 games. There's the Azir ban against Faker as we go into picks and bans for game number 1 between Rebels Anarchy and SK Telecom.
The Azir ban a little bit surprising, considering that Faker lost lane in that crazy game versus the Sassins Vel'Koz.
I was happy to see there was a Vel'Koz played at least.
Faker was 0-3-0 to start that game. He did get a triple kill in the team fight later, but it was still funny to see. And there's the Thresh ban against Snowflower. Faker likes to play aggressively. Faker will be vulnerable to Snowflower's roams if given the chance. Ku Tigers dealt with Snowflower by just diving Songyun whenever Snowflower left lane, which was a interesting way to handle that situation. And there is a Rumble ban against Marin, hardly a surprise.
How much are they going to...
But no junglers ban so far, so we're going to get some high-tier junglers in. And you can't let Lyra really have that Gragas, but then you give over the Alistar.
True.
Then you'll probably just play Evelyn here. And there's a Rise ban.
That's a little bit surprising.
Yeah, especially on 512.
Yeah. I mean, the nerfs have happened to Rise.
And Ixu mostly just plays Hecarim and Maokai.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if they're going to grab Alistar. Makes sense. There it is. They didn't take the Gragas, though, and so Bengi's going to be able to pick that up if he wants to. And
yeah, Bengi just not the best Gragas, though. That's the thing. That's why you say, if you're Anarchy in both Gragas and Alistar up, I think it's better for you to take the Alistar because if you look at a threat, I'm much more scared of Wolf on Alistar than I am of Bengi on Gragas. Bengi's going to fall asleep right now, I guess.
Do you need Bengi?
What is he doing?
I don't know. It's like just kind of... I don't know. That's a little bit odd. Bengi faces sometimes. He's like, what? Did I just lock in Gragas? Oh, okay. You know, are you really worried about Bengi playing Gragas against Anarchy, though?
All right, so they're going for a disengage composition. This is pretty telegraphed from SK Telecom. Janna and Gragas in the same round of the draft.
Yeah, or we're going for an aggressive roaming game from Wolf on Janna, which he has done before, and some aggressive Gragas into lane action with him.
Yeah, the Janna roam, not the greatest, but...
Hey, we've seen it work for him in the past, and hey, if it's going to work against anybody, it's going to work against Anarchy, right?
No, that's not logic at all.
Hey, I'll let the game speak for itself, and Faker might get to play
Of course.
Runglaive,
of course he
Ezreal.
will. They're playing a disengage comp. They're going to play Corki Ezreal just like they always do, except now it's going to be Runglaive Ezreal.
And not Corki.
And not Corki, but they can play Sivir. They can play Lucian here, just fine. Yeah, definitely.
Oh boy, here we go. Are you ready to see Faker do more damage to the entire enemy team?
I thought Ezreal would be banned.
Well, Maokai would be a strong pick for Marn, of course.
Also, Tristana's good here.
Yeah.
Tristana's good because if you get hit by a true shot barrage and lose 2/3 of your health, and then Tristana just jumps in and hits you with a crit. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Well, Faker's back, everybody. This is to be expected. Of course, his AD Ezreal is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good on this champion before Runglaive, guys. Whoa, Yasuo locked in for presumably Mickey?
No,
maybe
Ixu? He's trying to counterpick the Ezreal. Now, this may cause SK Telecom to just move Ezreal to AD carry.
Maybe. I think Faker's just going to do it anyway, man. Although, Windwall is annoying to deal with, isn't it?
The really scary thing about Faker on AP Ezreal is that Faker's true shot barrage accuracy is insane.
Right. In other lanes, yeah, he helps out tons of fights. So, I mean, honestly, the Yasuo Windwall isn't that big of a deal because it's not going to stop Faker from hitting people across the map.
Well, it will stop him from hitting an entire team during a team fight, though, which is actually a big factor because you don't want that swiping your whole team.
True.
So the Yasuo pick is a counter pick to the Ezreal. If I'm SKT right now, I don't play mid Ezreal anymore. I try something else, but we'll see what they think.
Come on. You know they're going
to. Hey, look, it's not like I don't want to see it, Noah, but it's not the correct strategic decision, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, but will Faker let himself be intimidated by this? I agree with you, but we'll see how cocky Faker's feeling today. We'll see how much he wants to smite the unbelievers who don't think he can play AP Ezreal in the Yasuo. Thinking long and hard about this is SK Telecom. And Aurelia, yeah. So it could be that mid Aurelia. Sure, why not, man? Hey, just go Master Yi. Why make any pretenses?
I mean, whatever. It's Faker. I don't even know anymore.
Vel'Koz? Oh, nope, it is Aurelia.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be mid Aurelia. You were right.
Well, now I'm sad that we don't get to see the. Well, thanks a lot, Mickey, coming into with your counter picks.
Well, Bang is a really good Ezreal player too, so this really doesn't hurt SK Telecom at all.
Actually, Ezreal is Bang's most played champion of all time.
Yeah, so they are perfectly fine swapping that up.
And they have enough backline threat with this Aurelia. We'll have to see how this matchup goes. I have no idea what a Yasuo versus Aurelia mid matchup looks like because
Windwall's not going to really help you unless you're looking into the ult, I suppose.
Yeah, and he's going to have an easy time getting into the backline on this Aurelia. So Faker's bust out the mid Aurelia. The only other player in this league to play mid Aurelia is Mickey. So, but in both cases of mid Aurelia, when Faker played it once and when Mickey played it once, it was versus Azir.
Yeah.
So there's something about this matchup that Faker really likes for whatever reason, and we will discover what that reason is, hopefully.
I think the reason is that Faker is Faker.
Well,
and he's like, oh, I can't throw things through your wind wall? All right, I will throw myself through your wind wall.
It would be really difficult, I think, to lane as a mid Ezreal against a Yasuo. You're going to take a lot of harassment early, and you're going to have a really hard time clearing out the waves.
Yep, and Mickey's too talented to risk that. Here we go, Game 1, Anarchy versus SK Telecom. Let's get the game and see what happens. All right, welcome to Summoner's Rift for our first game of our second match of the day. Rebels Anarchy, who doesn't get a cheer, versus SK Telecom. Nope, no cheer for Rebels Anarchy. Aww.
Just T1 fighting.
Oh, there we go. All right, great. Nice.
Always the most chaotic yells for Anarchy. Truly appropriate.
I'm glad they got something. It makes me feel a bit better. And here's where Faker just walks up and autos you. Or, wow, Faker. Oh my. Well, doesn't get the best end of that trade, but says he's not afraid anyway. Hey, it's Lyra throwing his Q.
So you do is Lee Sin. You guys toss out your Q. You just toss that out.
Hey, he looks familiar. Why, that's Mondu.
It is.
I believe. Welcome back,
Can't see his
Mondu.
face entirely. He was looking downwards. It looked like Mondu, though.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, what are they? What's he doing back here? I wonder.
Not coaching.
Yeah, not coaching.
He's given up.
Not coaching IG apparently right now.
I haven't watched them play lately. Do they just not need coaching? Are they that good? Have they gotten
need
to that
coaching.
level? Well, maybe now we know why things are not going well. Mondu has left the building. He's just going to sit and think about great games on Nami back in the day. And looks like they're going to give Faker over the Raptors early on to give him that little early boost in lane against Mickey.
Wow, interesting. We almost never see this. Now, SKT tried to get a lane swap in and then simultaneously help Faker take the Raptor. So he hits level 2 after a 3 creeps in lane.
Wow.
Oh boy, well, there's his E.
Hi.
Interesting.
Yeah, see, the trick is he just wanted to lose that early trade before level 1. He wanted to be able to strike him equally.
Taking a long time on his buff after getting the Gromp and taking a look at that mighty nice 11-1 win rate for Wolf's Janna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wolf is really good on Janna too. I will never forget his epic MVP roaming Janna performance that we saw earlier this year. And I'll never let you forget it either.
I enjoyed it. I just disagree that Janna is a good roaming support. Sometimes you just have a lucky game.
Is your hair curled yet? No? Okay.
Then we're back to that, huh?
I guess so.
Back to hair not being
You were talking
curled.
about like roaming Janna and like lucky games. I don't know. That didn't make sense anyway, so we had to change the subject. Lane swap both duos up in top lane.
Yeah, Faker just getting a ward down so he can cover his butt.
Yep.
He's still a level up, though. Pretty problematic for Mickey, who's just getting shoved into the tower right now.
Yeah.
Faker's mid Aurelia continues to strike here. I'm sad it's not a new pick. I'm really sad it's not AP Ezreal. And now we're not going to see it because SKT is going to be on blue side next game, and they'll just save Mickey's pick for last, so now they're going to be afraid of him playing Yasuo again. Maybe they'll play it next game anyway.
I'm pretty sure that that Anarchy was ready for that, you know? This Yasuo pick was very good. Chile. Oh, cool. Well, you will see things Faker does.
You're watching them right now.
That focus. Things Faker does live.
Here in Seoul, South Korea.
That's right. Things Faker's doing right now is trading a bit, but being behind on CS, oh no. Meanwhile, in a thrilling bottom lane.
The thrilling Nautilus Maokai tank war,
Yeah.
where nothing happens and no one can get killed.
Where the creep score is made up and the trade damage doesn't matter.
All right, Bengi coming in to drop a pink ward in the tri-brush, but he is just gonna, oh wow.
Wow, look at that. They're going to go in on Amara and Flash Twist advancing, so getting very low. They get his flash as well, too. Oh, man, they're going for it. First blood taken by Bengi. Wow, that just happened.
How was Ixu that low? He was really low to start off that fight. I mean, he started retreating immediately after Bengi had come in. Bengi just used that body slam to go over to the wall. He's just trying to ward. And then maybe see if he can get a gank, but Ixu was all the way up the lane, and yeah, I didn't think anybody was going to die right there, but boy, was I proved wrong.
Crazy. Oh, Marin gets an assist. That's certainly going to help a little bit. Lyra comes down. They want to make a play on the Faker. Faker going in for a bit of trading here.
Yep, but the shield from Yasuo absorbing quite a bit of that damage, but he does actually, he took a lot from the minion wave. A lot of caster minions autoing him over the course of events, and Lyra's just going to recall because he knows that Bengi could very well be lurking in the river, especially if Faker is playing that aggressively. Though it is hard to tell with Faker because he just does that all the time anyway.
Yeah, he always plays aggressively. That's just things Faker does. A thing that Faker does.
Still holding that level advantage. You know, Marin somehow managed to get an extremely large CS lead for this early in the game in the bottom side. Ixu must be really having a hard time laning against him. And Marin has been quietly having a good season. I mean, we brought this up earlier, but #1 and #2 in GPM in this league, Faker at 426 and Marin at 400. And when you think about it, that means he's above every other mid laner and AD carry in this league as a top laner, a position that gets denied in lane swaps. I'm not even sure how it's possible that Marin has such an insanely high GPM. Certainly he's been having outstanding games, but SKT is very good at making sure that they funnel farm onto the right targets. And Marin's been getting a lot of it, and he is handily winning lane right now.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, if you think back over the last couple seasons, just like how many stellar performances on Maokai as Marin, you know, dialed in as well, too. So this is a champion that he's just extremely comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's his most comfortable pick by a lot, actually. His win rate on this champion is nearly as good as Bang's Corki.
Yeah.
He's 20-1 career on Maokai.
Wow.
So it's like, you know, your fast way to lose is to give SKT Corki and Maokai because they know how to play those team fights so perfectly. Well, Maokai comes back, and yeah, that means that maybe Marin can add to his 95.2% win rate on the champion.
Yeah, I think it's probably possible. Yeah, Bengi's already been spending a lot of time in Anarchy's jungle as well, too, taking quite a few camps away from Lyra. Lyra's still with a little bit more CS right now, but Bengi's not going to make it easy to keep that up. Oh, Faker, wow, going in onto Mickey. Mickey taking a lot of damage. Faker popped the ultimate. Didn't use the Ignite, though.
Nope, he knew the exhaust was up, so there was always that possibility.
Oh, hello. Faker comes in. Now the Ignite goes down, but they're going to chase him a little bit. Knock up. Oh, the Whirlwind didn't quite get there. Oh. Man, that was close.
Yeah, and this is a really exciting composition to play Yasuo with. We haven't really talked about the Yasuo besides it being a counter pick for what they thought was a mid lane Ezreal, because otherwise you wouldn't blind pick a Yasuo. But in this game, Depth Charge, Dragon's Rage, Pulverize, so many ways to get a multi-man Yasuo ult. So this is a great composition to play Yasuo with. Bang actually going for a tier. Wow, this is so greedy.
I mean, he's got 2 longswords too, so he's got a little bit of damage, but he's going to be very slow in ramping up.
Wow, that is super greedy on an AD carry Ezreal. We nearly never see tiers onto Ezreal.
Oh, Snowflower getting really low, gets taken down. Bang with a kill there. That's going to help him overcome the fact that he's got a tier early on.
I'm not sure why Snowflower was there.
Snowflower's been making some interesting pathing decisions all game. He actually took a lot of chunk damage earlier with the way he walked from river back into lane up and top. So I think SKT just recognized that and finally found a chance to really punish it.
Yep.
Faker
Sure would
still
appear that
hasn't-
way.
Faker still hasn't gone back. Meanwhile, Mickey has Everest played and a Zeal, so things very risky for Faker right now.
Yeah, Mickey was deciding whether he was going to start. Yeah, you guys didn't see it because the intro was playing, but he was like, he bought cloth armor, then sold it, then bought Doran's Blade, then sold it, then bought cloth armor again. So he was having some interesting thought processes regarding what exactly he should do, because obviously he doesn't know what the hell's going on with this lane.
Well, frankly, if he hadn't bought cloth armor, he probably would have died
Yes.
a few minutes ago.
Yes, he would have.
So, good choice. Faker has to go back now.
I mean, if he had the chance to die, though, he would have used his exhaust sooner. He really was very
true.
smart in holding back on that, knowing that there wasn't going to be any additional damage coming in from the Aurelia, but that's 2 parts of a Trinity Force completed.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mickey does go back and finish that static shiv, though. So he does have that crit, at least. And he does have that wave clear. That's one thing that Faker does kind of lack, because he doesn't really have a lot of wave clear with this Aurelia unless he uses his ultimate.
Yeah, but the ultimate is pretty good at clearing waves overall, because you get the minions low enough that your Sheen procs on your Q can quickly finish off the rest of the wave if it doesn't die. So,
That's true.
But you do have to go into melee range. Well, Marge is going to flash.
Yeah, and Martin's going to be in trouble here, too. Oh, kicked away. They thought they could finish him off, but the Janus shield did it. There comes a true shot barrage from Bang. Bangy with a kill. Oh, a double kill. Throws in that explosive cast. And Wolf with a celebratory flash heal. Yay,
so
Flash Monsoon.
Wolf flashed in to give the shield to Marin. So
Yeah.
basically Lyra thought the execute damage was going to be enough, but he actually right there, Wolf got there just in time to get the shield down and prevent the kill onto Marin.
Not bad. First Dragon's going to be taken by SK Telecom as well. And a good start for SK Telecom already this game.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
not
know.
too surprisingly.
Casually up 2.5K gold at 11 minutes.
Yeah, these things happen. Yeah.
What is this build that Bang is doing? He still has 2 long swords in addition to his
He's going to go Black
Manamune.
Cleaver.
Maybe.
Could be, actually. Who knows? I mean, the Armor Shred? No, Pirelli. Oh, first he's going to die, though. Song Yoon, Flash. Summoner heal, keeping Bang alive. True shot barrage, and back through. They're going to turn this one around.
They're going to keep poking at the very least.
They've got the ward. They can keep fighting this. Snowflower goes in. They try to take down Wolf. Teleport coming in for both sides now, and Snowflower in big trouble. They're going to go on to Songyun immediately. It's only on Snowflower. There's a kill for Bang. Songyun very low. Can Marin maybe get there? Pops a Righteous Glory for the kill, and now he's going to back away. Here comes Lyra, though. Kicks Marin away, it looks like. Marin going to turn. SK Telecom just outplaying Anarchy across the board. Wow.
Well, that was a very risky all-in from Songyun and Snowflower. Wolf still had the exhaust up, and they baited him really far down the lane.
Oh,
made
there's
it
an exhaust.
very easy. And Faker didn't have to use Ignite there either, so that's problematic. Faker just doing very well in this laning phase.
Yeah, almost up
so
20
far.
CS already. Well, it's going about as we thought it would, you know?
Yeah, sadly, you know, Faker has the champion to hold Mickey down. He's been just beating Mickey in the laning phase, bullying him, and that means Mickey can't move around the map. Oops,
Snowflower there.
missed the combo.
Faker could be in a little bit of trouble here. He's got the flash, though. He should be able to get away. Oh, the knockup didn't connect.
Wow, what happened to Mickey's ult? Well, Snowflower pulved early because he misfired his combo, so he pulved right before he engaged onto Faker. And then he tried to get the headbutt, but Mickey, I guess, not pressing R right there.
I guess.
That was weird.
Yeah. Seems like he would have had an opportunity there.
So that wasn't a mistake. The first one was definitely a mistake, but the headbutt on the second one was just a displacement ability to try and get the last breath in there.
With flash up, was he maybe worried that Faker would flash during the ultimate and pull him away? Too far?
Maybe. It's an instant cast, though, so Faker shouldn't have time to flash.
Big 2 getting low. Lyra comes in to try to mix things up a little bit. Marin is all over him. Is it another kill for Marin? No, Bengi takes it. Bengi's been taking a lot of kills this game. Lyra getting very, very low. He might go down. And, Marin's just going to chase, man. He wants this one. Oh, he's getting so low. Marin with the kill. Can he escape? Twist advance to the minion. Oh, he doesn't make it out. Oh, so close.
The perfect game has been ruined.
Oh.
Thanks, Marin.
Marin, you failed me.
They were close to getting a perfect game.
They were close.
Before the silly dive syndrome took over Marin's brain.
At least he got a kill, you know?
I mean, I guess.
Faker with the Trinity Force now. He's in good shape, and Bang turned those longswords into a
cutlass.
Into a scimitar. Cutlass.
It's not a scimitar. There's no scimitars in League of Legends.
Mercurial scimitar, excuse me.
There is. Dang.
Whoa.
That's true. They have all kinds of swords from all cultures.
That's right.
Except for they don't have a Roman sword. They don't have a gladius. What's up with that?
They don't have a claymore either. Or a rapier, unless you count Fiora's weapon. But that's not an item.
They can't have a rapier because that's in Dota.
Well, there's no like license on rapiers that Dota has or anything.
Well,
they don't own the title.
I think it's a pride issue. You have to come up with different sword names.
I see. Call it Thin Stabby Sword.
You truly are a wordsmith, though.
That's right. I'm just very clearly descriptive. Oh, Faker going in onto Mickey. Gets us under the Equilibrium Strike. A lot of damage coming in. Mickey could be in trouble. Here comes Ixu to try to stop it. Exhaust goes down. Faker could be in trouble. Knockups coming in. Oh, nice ult from Wolf to push people away. Snowflower comes in for the knockup onto Bengi, though. Mickey not able to really get anything done, though. Whoa, there goes Lee Sin. And they knock Ixu back with the explosive cask. Flashes over the wall. Will they chase? You bet they will. Faker and Bengi coming right over again. Ixu with the dredge line to try to make it out. Knocked up by the whirlwind, and Faker with a... No, Wolf with the kill. Yes, even better. Wolf with the kill.
The Jada kill. Well, all of these skirmishes are just SKT's outplaying Anarchy in every conceivable way this game.
Pretty much.
There's just nothing that they can do. Even Bang, with just a tier earlier on, was doing better. Marin has been on point with the teleports, and this has just been SKT. You can always see they're thinking one step ahead.
Yeah.
Wolf was there to turn it around. They're saving all of their abilities for the perfect time. They denied the last breath with the help of the Monsoon, and then just held on to the explosive cask until they were sure they could pick up another kill or two in the process. And they tried to fight Faker when he has the Trinity Force before Mickey really gets rolling on this Yasuo. Fighting with just a static Shiv compared to a Trinity Force Aurelia is not very good.
It's funny, he's the only member of his team that hasn't died yet. He's kind of like that guy in solo queue, that mid laner, you know the guy, who's like, this fight isn't working, I'm just going to leave, I just don't want to die. My teammates are so bad. At least I didn't die. That means I'm good. That's Mickey.
At least he's so fine.
So fine, he blows people's minds. Does he blow your mind?
Uh-oh, here's a dive.
Oops, not if you miss the True Shot Barrage. Well, you can miss it.
Oh, yeah, yes, you can.
Thank you coming in. You can miss the True Shot Barrage. Songyun, tries to Valkyrie. Uh-oh, no, that flash didn't do anything. Goodbye. Bang with another kill.
It was a noble attempt.
Yeah, I suppose.
Bengi was holding on to his body slam until he saw the flash and Valk come in from Songyun, so he's able to follow up.
It's Dragon time. 7K gold ahead at 17 minutes. Looks like Faker's just going to casually take the bot lane turret as well. Yep. Oh, Wolf going on a dangerous warding mission. He's going to pay for it. Oh, the ult pushes him away. Lyra got the kill.
Oh, that was so close to not being a kill. Yes, Wolf went on. Sometimes you don't want to, kind of go deep and ward by yourself when you can't see the enemy mid laner and you're doing Dragon, the rest of your team. Maybe not a risk you want to take, but Wolf's like, my KDA is too high, screw this.
Yep. Oh, Marin, you don't want to lose this 1v1 to Ixu, man. That's just embarrassing. Righteous Glory used by both top laners. Here comes Faker to turn around. Marin pops the ult just to sustain long enough to advance onto Ixu. Here comes Faker. Marin backing away. He knows he's got what he needs now. Dredgeline will not get him far enough away, and there's another kill for Faker. Marin with yet another assist, and Faker with yet another turret.
Yeah, Marin just setting him up, baiting him into that top side. Faker was already on the way. They didn't have a lot of wards, but everyone else was accounted for. They had deep wards onto the bottom side, so easy for Faker. And now, who is going to stop this Aurelia split push? There's not really anyone on Anarchy. Faker also has so much money right now.
Yeah, he could go back.
He hasn't gone back and bought in a while. I'm curious if he's just going to build a Blade of the Ruin King here and say, screw it, I'm just split pushing this whole game.
Man, Bengi has been really good on
What is Marin even doing here?
What is Songyun even doing here? There's a knock up there. Marin just decides he wants another assist, and he'll get it. King of assists. The king in the north, or the top lane.
The king in the top.
The king in the top. Mickey. Exhausted to Faker. There's a knock up. There's a last breath, and Mickey able to take down Faker with a bit of help from Snowflower. There was the kill he was looking for.
Yeah, so much opportunity for the roam right there. They knew that all of SKT was on the bottom side. They're going to go in. Wolf gets kicked.
Nice kick by Lyra. Wolf is going to escape to the backside, I guess. Dredgeline chasing him. Lyra a little bit low here. Bengi exhausted. Marin can't come in because he uses TP for pick onto Songyun. Banks are going to come into the fight anyway, though. They're going to grab Mickey. There's a nice big knock-up, though. Ixu still mixing things up. Double kill for Marin, though, as he takes down Mickey, and he wants more. There's Snowflower. Bang gets that one. Marin with the arcane smash. Ixu low. Twist advance comes in, gets Bang the double kill. SKT just still thoroughly outplaying Anarchy, and they're going to get a tier 2 out of this as well.
Yeah, just taking a look at that 4v4. I mean, Marin is just so tanky for this point in the game that nobody can even kill him in that 4v3, even though the Yasuo is there and just kind of waiting to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 12,000 gold ahead at 20 minutes, anyone?
Yes. Wow. Wolf has a Zeeks.
Wants to buff up that Faker, you know? Get that auto attack rolling faster. Get that passive, you know?
Yep, and Faker is going Blade, as suspected.
Yep. As you do. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. He's like, come to the jungle, Lyra. Yes, it's your jungle. It's safe here. Safe in your own jungle where no Aurelia is ever hiding. Oh, I guess that's true. No Aurelia is ever hiding there.
Well, he wants Mickey.
He won't settle for some measly jungler. He wants a mid laner. He's like, yeah, there's a minion wave coming, Mickey.
They're trying to bait the Baron now.
He's still in that brush.
He just wants a flank onto their back line.
Oh, they catch Ixu. Ixu in a lot of trouble. A kill for Bang.
Here comes Faker.
So far with the knock-up there. Marin already into the back lines, looking pretty unkillable. Going in onto Songyun, doing a lot of damage. Mickey in the back lines as well. Oliver Wolf gets the last breath, but there's a kill for Bang as well, too. Meanwhile, Songyun does go down. Goodbye, Snowflower. Double kill for Faker. And there's a kill for Maokai. There we go. Marin wanted one at least. And that's a perfect ace. And there's a surrender 21 minutes. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, man.
Faker, stop.
I feel ill.
Please, they were already dead.
That's right. Oh, man. That was one of the most brutal stomps I've ever seen in League of Legends.
It was very one-sided, you might say.
Wow.
Anarchy pretty much outplayed in every way possible.
Yeah.
Even though there was like a 0 chance that SKT was actually able to finish the game there, they still draw out a 21-minute surrender.
Oh, and Bengi still managed to go 4-0-13. Faker's 4-1-2. Bang 8-0-5 in a 21-minute game. And Marin with a cool 5-1-13.
Marin was great that game.
Absolutely, as usual. Wow, 22-3. More kills than minutes for one team. Wow. Well, that was a win for SK Telecom. Huh, I don't know, what do you say? That was the biggest stomp we've seen this season so far.
I think